Welcome back, everyone! Are you ready to keep talking to Detective Gumshoe? I hope you are, because Detective Gumshoe's a cool guy. How can you not like Gumshoe? He's so goofy. He's like, pal. I mean, how can you not like someone who says pal over and over again? By the way, before I move on, someone did clarify to me that this game does actually take place in the year 2016. So technically, this is still 1 year into the future. Go figure, I guess, anyway. So yeah, they have all this, they don't have very good technology despite it being 2016. It doesn't really make any sense. I don't know why, but just, whatever, it is what it is. Tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. More than likely. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But he's still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Well, yeah, that's true. Which is why I'm gonna move. No, I'm just kidding. That's why I'm going to present. I meant to do, but it didn't. The down didn't register when I moved down there. Because I don't use the touchscreen. I use the control pad to move around and whatnot. So let's see. Where did I leave off at? Did I get this photo? Hey, pal, there's only one thing I want to see from you, and that's a letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth for you to be his defense attorney. Okay. What about the Gordy article? Hey, pal. Oh, no. Pal. Okay, not even that. I see Edgeworth's request. Look what I got. I just magically made it appear from nowhere, even though it was already in my pocket. ... Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. ... I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Well, I mean, you'll just have to find out, Phoenix. Then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. A lot of bad things. So now we're going to the court case? Really? I just stopped like right before we got there. That's very, very interesting, actually. Saving data. Congratulations. You made it to the save point. And now, the ultimate court case of all court cases. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma. That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh! So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait! Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless! Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? I don't know why I thought I read Phoenix, but I was just reading his name for some reason, so I flip-flopped him. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh! Question mark? I can't! Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I hadn't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Alright, this is gonna be one heck of a battle. December 26, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. There he is, the man himself. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. ... Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? ... Fool. You seriously think that I won't stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. ... Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something, maybe? What am I supposed to fight against this? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called a detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Jeez. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots, and the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Or did it? Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about your arrest, now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. I'm going to check this evidence real quick. Check on for a detailed review. Okay, good enough. Anyway, then, let's see. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not! Witness testimony. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Could that have been Gordy, perhaps? I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! ... Come on, Von Karma, don't steal the judge's lines. That's not necessary. The rest of Edgeworth. A man called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. And saving, and time to start pressing things for the first time in this court case, everyone. What do you think, everyone? You think is this going to be my first actual guilty verdict of the entire game this time around, or am I gonna wiggle my way out of this once again? Who knows? You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Hold on a second. Let's see. He is 65 years old. Oh boy, veteran prosecutor who hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Edgeworth's mentor. Okay, Mia and Maya's mother and the spirit medium disappeared after the DL6 incident. The victim in this case, also the defense attorney in the DL6 incident. Anyway, that's about it for this. Okay, she's 22. They didn't have her age there before. Gregory Edgeworth, the victim in the DL6 incident 15 years ago. Defense attorney and Miles' father. And that's about it with that, huh? Okie dokie then.
There were 2 witnesses.
Urk!
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, Detective?
We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Do that and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review.
Just like Edgeworth. So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir. Okie dokie then. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? I was pressing the wrong button for some reason. Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No doubt about it. Now I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now.
But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to the court record. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, what about the bullet though? Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Alrighty then, that's kind of cool, I guess. Anyway, we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found that murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. No objections from Von Karma there, I see. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Ah! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is a weapon in the question.
Accepted into evidence. Pistol added to the court record.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick! He's glaring at me!
Tisk. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Huh? Me? ... Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witnesses speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now!
But, wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get it on with it, man!
Yes. Ahem. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Apparently Von Karma somehow. Go figure. December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. What was that you in the boat? ...
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there? ...
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide? ...
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh? How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh! Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. Well, actually, you don't know law, you don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say anything. Your face said it for you. Whoops. No, of course, I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Yet somehow you manage to give us clues all the time. I don't know how you do that. You just do, though. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really?
Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh. Sorry. Whoops. Yeah, Phoenix, why don't you think about things a little bit more, huh? Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lottahart take the stand? Lottahart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? ...
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please.
Witness testimony. Witness's account.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. It was in my car. I heard this bang come up from out of the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary thing on the lake but that boat. I see.
Enough.
Huh? Oops, wait. Well, actually, I do want to check. Yeah, the gun was added. I wasn't really... Actually, I didn't even check the gun, to be honest. So, let's see. The murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. 3 times? Huh. Alrighty then. Well, in that case... Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove you from the court if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looks at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miss Miles Edgeworth.
Order! 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 I will have order! ...
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. The court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? ... Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have that you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake. This isn't a waste of time. Oh, don't worry, Judge. Don't worry. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I forgot to save. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really?
I hope your next contradiction is a little more revealing, relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car! And now I'm going to save, because why the heck not, right? Save game, and suspend play. Oh dear. Well then everyone, what do you think? Do you think we're going to find a contradiction here and now? Or will we just fail trying? Who knows? This is the same one, isn't it? Why are you oh wait, no it wasn't. Well, I didn't even read it actually, but I thought maybe it would be on the same one. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now. I'm the one who says that.
Well then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. The judge just always wants to say things like that. I heard this bang would come from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions. not leisurely chat with the witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at this picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Possibly? Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions, meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? To a very, very far end. There wasn't anything on the lake but a boat. That boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, excuse me, but Your Honor!
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick! Lana's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment!
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me! She didn't even... They don't even have an objection or hold it for her. Okay. Maya! Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I am sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of the court and must leave.
No. No!
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Right. Dang it, he's right. Nick! There must be something we can do! I don't think there is. Cross-examination is over already. But didn't Lana just say she saw him? She did, Nick! She just said that she saw Mr. Edgeworth. She didn't say that in her testimony, did she? ... You're right. Your Honor. Did you hear what Miss Hartz just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 Order!
You're in contempt of the court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. ...
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lana Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Oh, Maya, you've done good today.
Peh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen carefully, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it clear as day that the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, I guess let's just go ahead and save immediately then, if that's how it's gonna have to be. Well then, everyone, what do you think? If I start pressing immediately, am I gonna be declared guilty? I wonder. Or maybe I'll lose a strike. Who knows? I'm not really sure, actually. But, anyway, that's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say? Well, then I guess it's time to press it then, I suppose. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can.
Mr. Wright. Wow. Okay then. I have to assign you a penalty. Dang! That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say? Well, I mean, that's interesting actually, but the man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. But how'd you know that? Dude, look at that photo, it was so foggy. It was the foggiest of all fogginess. That's probably what I gotta present, honestly, but who knows. Well, everyone, I guess on the next exciting episode, we'll go ahead and continue this cross-examination, and maybe we'll be like, oh no, I can't believe it. What was going on there? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out that photo was the answer. Maybe it was something else. I don't know, everyone. I just don't know. Anyway, everyone, excuse me. This cough. I thought it would go away because I last recorded about 3 or 4 days ago, actually, but I had company over this weekend. I recorded on Friday. I had company over that very same day up until Sunday, and then I don't know. I don't know. Then again, that cough didn't actually go away over the weekend, so never mind then, everyone. Never mind. Whatever. It is what it is. But I'm surprised it hasn't gone away, though. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It hasn't gotten worse, but it hasn't gotten better either. It's like the same kind of cough I had before, I guess. Anyway, whatever. Manfred von Karma. Oh boy, as ruthless as I've heard. As ruthless as I've heard. He is quite the character, though, that's for sure. Will we beat him, though? Or will Mr. Miles Edgeworth be declared guilty on the next exciting episode? Who knows? I will see you all in the next exciting episode as we continue to figure out what that contradiction was. See you later!